E aí, gente, sejam bem-vindos a mais um vídeo aqui no meu canal. No vídeo de hoje eu trouxe uma live que vocês me pediram bastante, que é a entrevista que a Anne fez com o Booboo, Stewart, se eu não me engano, isso, que é, né, o Nick, ó que doida, que é o Willy do Julian the Phantoms, que ele faz o papel, né, do Willy de Julian the Phantoms. E estou muito ansiosa, porque eu já reagi aqui com vocês à entrevista que a Anne fez com o Charlie, que foi muito legal, então por isso estou muito ansiosa pra essa. Então assim, sem enrolação, nós vamos logo pro vídeo. Não esqueça de me seguir lá no Instagram, que eu vou deixar aqui na tela. Se inscreva aqui no canal e deixem muito like. Tcharam!
It's such a pleasure to be here talking to you. I'm such a huge fan.
Vocês falaram que ele é bem mais velho, assim, né? Tipo, ele tem uns 27 anos, se eu não me engano.
Oh, that's good. Sounds good. I love ranches. It's really good to just relax for a few days.
It is. Yeah, get out.
Amo um sítiozinho.
So I'm gonna go.
That's nice.
I've been collecting eggs and stuff.
É, que legal.
Love it. And happy belated birthday. You just
Ai,
turned
27.
27. What did you do to celebrate?
What did I think I just had a dinner. Yeah, just a little dinner. I mean, you can't really.
É, então, nem dá pra fazer muita coisa diferente, né?
The world and the way, but yeah. So I just had a dinner.
Ele namora.
Did a little special day to me.
Que
Yeah,
fofinho.
just took it easy, really. Went horseback riding.
Oh, that sounds really nice. Yeah, birthdays right now are very low key. So like, oops, I forgot my birthday.
Hey,
Or, like, I
então.
had dinner. It's very low key. But still,
Yeah.
it's still good that you get to spend with the people you love.
Yeah.
And how are you doing during the crazy times? How was your quarantine? Did you go crazy or anything?
No, not really. I just really used the time to paint and
Ai, ele
yeah,
pinta.
just we've been fixing up our house, like, and I was working too. I'm lucky enough, like there was a little bit of time where there was a lull, but then I was able to do a few projects during the quarantine time. So everything was kind of okay. Like I was just kind of floating through it, and using the time to like really paint, and because a lot of that time I was supposed to be gone, but because of the quarantine, I couldn't leave. So I just tried to use it. I just tried to use it to like paint and just to be in my studio, and I learned how to make music. It was productive.
It's crazy that you're on another level. You're like that artist that does everything. Like you paint and you sing and you dance and you act. Is there anything you can't do?
I don't know. I've never tried surfing. I'm afraid of sharks, so there's that.
But I'm sure that if you try.
Eu também, gente, morro de medo de mar, assim, sabe? Acho que não conseguiria surfar, não.
Is there an art that has like a bigger space in your heart? Like, oh, acting is my favorite.
Acting is my favorite. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, acting is my all-time favorite. It's I love it. I love sinking into a good character and being on a set, a movie set, and just the camaraderie of everybody, and I love that.
And you're really good at it. So, yeah. So, you also said that you were in the studio doing a bunch of things. You wrote, you produced, you sang this song called Obsessing Alone.
Yeah.
É uma música dele?
I heard it, such a good vibe to it. Like, it makes me want to just walk down in the park, just listening to it on my headphones, just like kind of doing this in my head. So how was the process of creating the song?
Yeah, it was. I thought I'd been doing music for a long time, but I didn't know how to produce my own music. My girlfriend, she produces music and she sings. She actually taught me how to do it over the quarantine time. And so that was the first finished song that I had made. And I don't know, it's a really interesting process. I think it's a really great teacher of knowing when, like having a deadline and knowing when to stop. Like, because someone like me, it's like when I paint, so it's when you're acting, it's hard to know when you've got a good take, or it's hard to know when the painting is done, or it's hard to know, like, you could literally with the song keep moving every little volume up and down, like, for a year. Like, things like, oh, no, it's not done. I don't like the way it said and in that part. I could go re-record that, You could just, and because, like, with music, I had full control of it. Like, it was all only me, that I could literally do that forever. You know, I could just change this and change that, and you know, use this effect. Oh, it's too loud. It's too quiet. You know, I could do that forever. But it's teaching me currently to just step back. Feel like it's good. And so that's kind of that process.
Can I be honest? As a singer, I feel that too. Like, I asked once this person that is very, very experienced, and I'm like, when do you know your project is ready? And the person was like, you just know. And I'm like, I don't feel it. It's like, there's never just, oh, I know it's ready. I feel it. There's never, I feel it. There's always something that could be better or something that I feel that I could improve. So, yeah, that's a really good practice to just be like, okay, this is my project and I'm proud of it.
Exactly. The imperfections make it perfect.
Very true. And can we expect more music?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I've been making more songs, making more music, and I'm going to be released soon. Yeah, very, very soon, actually.
Ooh, excited. I'm going to be waiting for it. And what have you been listening to? Do you have any recommendations for us?
Oh, gosh. What have I been listening? I listen to everything. I know everybody says that, but I really do. Let me think. That's a hard one. You're put on the spot.
It's okay. It's so hard to just think of something right away.
You know, one of my favorite artists is a guy named Tim Atlas.
I don't know.
Conheço, não.
Timothy Atlas. Yeah, great. I love his vibe, and his tune just so like chill, and I really, really like it. I really like. I love Elvis, so I listen to a lot of Elvis all the time. Yeah.
That's good. That's good. Okay, I'm gonna look into Timothy. That's such a hard name to say. Timothy. Timothy Atlas. I'm gonna look into that. In 2020, we saw you playing Willie on Julian the Phantoms, which was such a big show here in Brazil. Everybody watched it. I watched it. It was great. And do you have any fun stories from backstage that you can tell us?
Yeah. I mean, being with that group of people is so much fun. They really are like a really fun gang of guys. And one night we had we would just have movie nights, and we were just all hanging out. I think that was probably my favorite part about the filming of it, was just hanging out offset also. We'd always, like, I remember the first time I needed to do laundry, like, I went over to one of the guys' house to do laundry and just, like, hanging out with each other. Being in Vancouver, everyone has their own, like, little apartments, and we're all, like, a little gang walking around, and so I think just I don't know if there's one specific moment, but hanging out offset, getting food, and hanging out in each other's apartments. One time we had an airsoft war in an apartment.
Break any windows?
No.
Destruindo tudo.
But it was really fun. So just like being dumb boys.
Just the way you're laughing while you're saying it makes us understand how great it was.
It was just fun. Like, honestly, there's so much fun, and I love Kenny. Like, Kenny, the director, we did Descendants together. He's just such a magical man that just being in his presence makes me happy, and I love working with him. And just creating with him. So the time with him is very special to me.
Yeah, I was about to ask you about Kenny because he's like a legend. So, what is like the biggest?
É verdade, né, gente? Criar High School Musical, Descendente, Julian the Phantom, não é pra qualquer um.
Trying to explain this in a way that's understandable. If someone's in a room, he can see what they're great at and build upon it, and he allows them to explore it, and he makes it their own. And he can, in any situation, if someone is like uncomfortable with something, he'll switch it to where they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but also in their own way. And he brings it out of you. Like, it's very interesting how he can bring your
Parece que a
best
pessoa tem um dom,
qualities
né,
and
de
best
fazer isso.
traits out of you in any situation. I think that's what it is. He brings it out of you. I don't know how he does it, but he does, and you trust him, and he has your back. And I love how he can do that with people, and I've seen him do it where someone isn't feeling very comfortable with a certain thing, like just that they don't really understand it, don't really get it. And he like finds what they get about the scene and brings that out more, and then expands on that. And by the end of it, it's like perfect.
Wow. Yeah, I think that's one of the things that you have to just really live it to fully understand.
Yeah, and he just has such a like a strong presence on set that everybody, like honestly, when only a few times have I showed up and have not been as prepared as I wanted to be. And you feel disappointed in yourself because you feel like you're letting Kenny down. and
we got you back.
Yeah, my phone had just died. But,
Eita, acho que tinha desligado.
Yeah, it's like a Christmas vibe, I guess.
Jeez. Okay, go. We're back.
I love Zoom meetings. How awkward are they when that happens? And you're like, ah.
And,
okay, don't worry about it.
But yeah, we were talking about Kenny and how Kenny just how he brings the best out of people, and he's just such a magical person. Like, he's just really on top of everything, and if you're not, he makes you show up with all of your game, and when the few times when you don't show up, you feel disappointed because you don't want to disappoint Kenny. So.
Yeah, I know. He's like the hero of the set, and then if you're not even worried about yourself, you're not prepared, you're like, damn, Kenny's getting so sad.
Não posso decepcioná-lo.
Anyway, I'm sure he's very proud of all of you, and you're so talented. Like, I can't imagine what you guys just not being prepared for anything. So, can you tell us more about Paradise City? How do you feel about going back to that universe after American Satan?
Yeah, it was honestly so much fun. Again, like, another great group of people. I've been very fortunate to keep working with, like, really, like, people that I want to hang out with. So, like, you want to show up on set every day because you just want to be around the people that you're working with. But it was, in Paradise City, the thing that was different about this from American Satan was that the storylines are, like, everybody's storylines are growing so much that the story has just gotten so big. So I think that's one of the big differences from American Satan. That was more centered around the band and the deal with the devil and them becoming famous from that, and all of, like, Johnny's issues with that. And then Paradise City is more about the industry side of music and dealing with the day-to-day when you're not on tour, when you're not
Acho que é uma banda, então, né?
and things like that. So that's kind of the difference between those two films, or TV show and film.
Okay, yay! We can't wait for that. Are those chickens?
Yeah, those are the chickens. Yeah.
That's amazing. In the beginning of quarantine, I went to, like, a ranch kind of place too. There was, like, chickens, and there was big dogs and all kinds of animals, and everywhere I would go, and I would have to do, like, TV show things, and there was always chickens on the background, so I totally understand you.
So funny. Yeah, we have chickens and all these things. Kind of like moving around, trying to find a good spot to do this.
It's okay. Chickens give a vibe, give a sense of where you are. It's fine. And what do you know about Brazil? Is there any words in Portuguese that you don't know? Any cultural things, food, anything?
Well, yeah. So my girlfriend, she's part Brazilian. Her dad is from Brazil. So being with her this past bit of time, I have learned just, like, the culture. I mean, I used to do capoeira. I don't know if that counts.
Capoeira? Wow.
Yeah, I used to. I know her dad does it, so we were doing it the other day. And he makes incredible food. So,
Todo mundo fala da comida, né, gente?
The food is just insane.
Yes.
It is the best meats, and I love it. It's so good. And capanitas. I love those. Let's do those. I can say obrigado.
Obrigado. You know a lot.
But what's tudo bom? What is that?
Tudo bom.
Tudo bem, yeah.
Tudo bom also works, but it's for a different situation. Tudo bem is like, how are you?
Oh, okay, got it. Yeah, so I know a little bit. I love. I mean, Brazil. I've never been to Brazil, but I really love South America in general, and I love traveling to South America. And Brazil is definitely on the list of places to go.
Yes, you need to come to Brazil. Yeah, and everywhere here it's just a different kind of paradise. If you come to São Paulo, it's like big city, and then if you go to Northeast, it's like the most beautiful beaches ever. Rio is insane. Everywhere is just different, and yeah, I can't wait for you to come down here. I know you've been participating on, like, online conventions. Are you hoping to go in person one day, and, like, in Brazil too? Convention here?
Yeah, I would go, but I would love to go to Brazil. Yeah, especially for a convention, that'd be so much fun.
You're gonna feel the Brazilian love. because that is something else. I have to say, we're so
Emocionados.
When we love somebody or when we love something, it's like we give our lives for that. So you're gonna see people are gonna go so crazy when they see you, and you're gonna listen to "Eu te amo, eu te amo." Do you know what that means?
No.
That's I love you. Eu te amo.
I love it. I love it. I would love that. I would love to come and experience that. That would be amazing. Hopefully soon. When the world
Yes,
opens up.
hopefully when Rona is gone.
Yes.
And just to finish, do you have any messages for any message for your fans?
I guess I'll just say thank you. It's been such a crazy journey of like, especially I have people that I remember when I was in a Disney singing group when I was like 12 years old. Like people from that who used to listen to my music back then to now, you know, having watched films and, you know, been loyal throughout this journey of creating, and I've been finding myself throughout this whole thing too, and to grow with each other. It's been really, I'm very appreciative of the people who have been following and supporting me throughout the years. And yeah, I just want to keep doing projects that people will enjoy watching and make them feel in like different ways. Yeah, I'm very thankful that people do watch them, so thank you.
Of course we watch them. You're super talented. You deserve everything that's good in the world. You're super sweet. It's a pleasure to be talking to you. Can't wait for what you're doing next in 2021. And I can't wait to see you in Brazil.
Yes.
And I'm sure the fans feel the same way. So thank you so much. Hope to be talking to you again soon.
Thank you so much. And you're a singer, right? You sing?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, amazing. Yeah, that's so incredible. Keep singing and do your thing.
Yeah, thank you.
Alrighty.
Alrighty.
Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye. Enjoy the ranch.
Bye.
Gente, minhas considerações finais. Eu achei muito fofinho ele. Eu achei ele meio tímido, assim, né? Não sei se, sei lá, não tá acostumado. Na verdade, acostumado ele deve estar, né? Porque não tá acostumado sou eu fazer entrevista, pelo amor de Deus. Mas eu achei ele bem tímido, assim, eu achei ele muito fofinho, sério. Eu achei o Charlie, assim, mais envolvido, mais doidão, atrapalhado, assim, sabe? Mas, ai, eu amei, ele é super fofinho. E, gente, ai, imagina, eu tô no mundo de galinha. Eu acho que eu nunca tive, assim, num sítio com um monte de bicho, assim. Acho que não. Ai, gente, mas foi muito, muito fofinho, muito legal. Não esqueçam de me seguir lá no Instagram, vou deixar aqui na tela e no box de informações. Não esqueça de se inscrever aqui no canal, deixar muito, 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 muito like nesse vídeo. E não esqueça também de ativar o sininho de notificação pra não perder mais nenhum vídeo aqui. Espero que vocês tenham gostado. Um super beijo e até o próximo vídeo. Tchau!